Hi guys, welcome back to week 3 in ENV101 Environmental Science. Hey, we got a big week this week. We got a lot going on. Let's get to it. For starters, what I want you to do is read chapters 4 and chapter 5 for this week. So we got 2 chapters I want you to read, and make sure you get those PowerPoints. They're right under the modules. Under week 3, you'll see chapter 4 PowerPoint, chapter 5 PowerPoint in there. Let's jump in there and get those read as well. I want to talk about several things in the discussion this week. I want to know if you have any particular feelings about relationships demonstrated in ecosystems and competition, predation, parasitism, mutualism. Let's talk about all those isms and the relationships between there. What kind of neat, weird relationships are out there? I'm going to post a video that's kind of weird and disgusting. If you have a weak stomach, don't watch it. It is about a fly down in South America that lays its eggs in its hosts, and the hosts are typically human, and those eggs will come out as larvae. Anyway, it's gross, it's nasty, but it's a perfect example of a parasite. So I'm going to post that video. Make sure you watch that. It's gross and disgusting. If you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. But that's going to kick off the discussion for this week. So let's jump in there and get into those discussions early and often. You guys did a great job the last week and the first week. Let's keep that momentum up going into week 3 and keep that rolling. So we got a lot going on, like I said. You got the discussion, you got the 2 PowerPoints, you got the 2 chapters to read, and you have a quiz. Make sure you jump in and get that quiz done before Saturday night. But you also have part 1 of the final project. It's called Project Part 1. Part 1 is a paper you're going to write. That is due this Saturday. It's one of 3 assignments for your final project. And in this case, you are to research 3 articles on environmental change in the last 100 years. I want you to research 3 articles on environmental change in the last 100 years. You're going to do an annotated bibliography on those 3 articles. That's all we're doing, 3 articles. So for this part 1, 3 articles of environmental change in the last 100 years. You're going to do an annotated bibliography on those 3 articles. If you don't know what an annotated bibliography is, Google it. Also, you can find an example of an annotated bibliography on the Purdue OWL website. You can also please go to our library, the virtual library at ANU. They will also help you with an annotated bibliography. Your annotated bibliography should be anywhere from 275 to 300 words in length. 275 to 300 words in length is not a very big one. That's each article should be 275 to 300 words. So don't find a 3-sentence article on environmental change in the last 100 years and expect that to be big enough to do an annotated bibliography. It doesn't work that way. Going to take some research, guys. That's what I want you to work on. It's not a big project, but it is going to take a little bit of research on your part, a little bit of effort on your part to do it right. It's part of the final. So let's make sure you do a very good job on it. The next part 2, will be due in week 6. So let's get on it. That's part of the fun. That's going to be the fun of the class. So chapters 4 and 5, you've got that to do. You have got your discussion to do. Let's talk about all the isms. You've got a quiz. Make sure you get the quiz done. And you have got your final project part 1 due this Saturday. 3 articles, annotated bibliography. Once you get into it, it's not really going to take you very long. All right, guys, that's it. That's what we're doing this week. If you got any questions, give me a text, give me a phone call. I'll be happy to answer anything you have. Let's have a great week, and let's get to it.